Denver's finishing up his breakfast, but before it gets too hot and I have to go ride, let's take him out to one of the little dry lots that's right by his stall. Him love his alfalfa. Today is Denver's last day collecting here at High Point before he goes back to Aaron's house for training. Luckily, it's pretty close. Aaron was at a horse show, so he stayed about a week longer than we had planned just to get more frozen semen. It's super important that we take advantage of when he has a break in his schedule to go ahead and collect some more because we've been using quite a bit of his frozen semen. Normally, studs who collect fresh and are able to collect, they will do fresh semen for the entirety of actual breeding season, and then their frozen is used for overseas shipments, for ICSI, maybe for breeding mares in the off season to flush and freeze embryos, things like that. But Denver is still showing, and so he doesn't really collect the entirety of breeding season for fresh. I'd like to get to the point where he does, but right now he has to go back to training and get back into the show pen. And so this year he only collected through like the middle of March. Maybe next year we can extend it a little bit. That's the hope. But he goes through his semen pretty quickly because a lot of mares were wanting to breed to him this year. And also there's the thought process of you want to be safe in case something happens and he injures himself or, passes away suddenly, and you want to be able to have some frozen semen in the case that you can't ever get anymore, So that's what we're doing. Today's his last day collecting, and he probably won't collect again until after the World Show. So probably not until November or December. He's got a lot of big shows coming up. Are you going to roll for us? Or are you just smelling the poo-poo? There he goes. There he goes. You love a good roll, don't you? Your mommy does too. Oh, full rotation. He's worth $100 more now. We haven't gotten a lope yet today. We haven't gotten a single buck. We need something. He did breed some mares in Australia this past breeding season, and so their foaling season is about to kick off, and I cannot wait to see his babies down under. It's going to be so fun to be getting the notifications and the pictures and seeing that he has babies literally on multiple continents. That's just crazy to me. You gonna give us a little buck? A little something? Or are you just having a leisure morning? You're so pretty. You know that? Like, he's seriously the sweetest boy. Sure, he's a stud. So obviously he gets excited sometimes, or maybe he'll, after I give him treats, he gets a little nippy. But in all the grand scheme of things, I am his non-pro owner who doesn't handle stallions that much, who comes to visit him and without any help and without telling anybody, and like they feel comfortable with me just showing up, getting him out of his stall, putting him in his pasture, grooming him, doing whatever. Like I asked, I was like, hey, am I allowed to do this? They're like, yeah, he's your horse. So I'm just saying, it's, I think, phenomenal that I can get him out, handle him, walk him through a barn full of stallions on days that he's collected, and he's just like, okay, cool, Denver, give us something. I mean, your trot is gorgeous, buddy, but we want to see just like a little lope. Maybe throw in a little lead change. I'm not being too picky. You love smelling that poop, don't you? That's his favorite thing. You're so pretty. You're amazing. I'm obsessed with you. Am I biased? Maybe, but I don't really think I am. Okay, well, it looks like Denver is just in a little joggy, trotty mood this morning, and he's just having a grand old time, and he's not going to give us any bucks. So, hope you enjoyed this little look at him this morning. I've got to go give a lesson, and he's going to hang out for a bit, and then he goes back to work, a different kind of work. Let me know if you have any questions, and stay tuned for more.